I'm sure this topic is going to be quite interesting because I need to point you to the best resources. I must confess, the best and the most valuable asset in the world, which is your mind embedded here. So you'd rather use that instead of leaning towards religious practices, which is what we were mostly introduced to growing up as a child. Are you just joining this station or this channel for the very first time? Please use the red subscribe button below this video as you join our community. My name is Coach Wilfred Asuquo. I am a capacity builder. I am also an IT certification trainer. I train several certification in the tech space to a lot of young professionals, and as well coach them on how to monetize and transition from minimum wage to six-figure, or from linear job to six-figure. I need to see you make money in the tech space. This is 2024. That's the in thing. It's all about increasing your capacity and maximizing your best opportunity and living your best life. And the best thing you can do is using your creator's best resources, which is your brain. So let's get into it. Now, growing up in Africa, I can tell you for a fact, everything that is not tied to religion is not considered so important. While you go to college, or while you go to high school, or while you attended primary school, if you're not religious driven, you are considered to be irresponsible. Can you imagine problem-solving skills? When you have a problem, instead of you to use brainstorming skills or Pareto theory, which is the 80-20 rules, or the 5 why, the Ishikawa diagram process, where you can, find the key things or the key metrics that could have caused this particular problem. No, they will always channel you to the religious settings. And a lot of times, accusing fingers are being pointed to family members or to individuals. Absolutely ridiculous. Do you realize that a lot of setback that is a result of lack of capacity building, a lot of financial challenges that a lot of people, individuals, family are facing as a result of poor or inability to increase their capacity due to lack of effective time management, inability to effectively harness resources and making strategic decisions. A lot of times to lack of awareness, and the awareness is definitely something that you go all out for, to quest for them. But rather, religious activities usually tends to be their go-to place. That is their first point of call. And I can tell you, it has not helped us as individual or as a nation. Now, the question is, the time you use, or the period or the moment that you are using to use your self, your entire whole self, to seeking intervention in the religious center, you are shutting down your brain effectiveness. Can you imagine a husband taking the pregnant wife who is due for delivery to a religious center, and the wife would end up passing there because that's not the right place to be? Can we please begin to maximize the power in our brain? That lies the most asset, or the most valuable asset in the world, which is your mind. I'd like you to understand that your mind was created by your creator. Your creator created your mind so that you can make effective and concrete decisions through brainstorming. How is your brainstorming skills? How are your problem-solving skills? These are soft skills that are born out of the effective use of your brain. You cannot replace your brain power or exercising your brain resources with religious activities or religious inclination. Those are the things we were taught or were introduced to in Africa in the millennial times. But we are here to re-educate you that until you use the power vested in your mind, one, you cannot break loose from financial collapse or financial challenges, because it is only when you use your brain to create a solution to a problem, or you are able to produce a product, that is when you can make money and seek for financial freedom. It is only when you can maximize the power in your brain, that is when you can manage your stress level and the stress hormones called cortisol, or the adrenaline that controls your anxiety level. Until you maximize the power in your brain, you will be at the mercies of stress and at the mercies of anxiety or fears. Your brain is a resource that is natural to helping you navigate life day to day. And what must you do to make a paradigm shift? You need to begin to devote time to read. Read resources that will enlarge your capacity. Read resources that will open your eyes of understanding. I do not mean you should go and continue to read those religious literatures that make no sense. You need to read literatures or resources, one, that will increase your financial freedom. When I mean financial freedom, resources that can point you to what can you create with your brain? What can you create out? Possibly you can build an app. Possibly you can create a product. Those are the kind of books you should be reading. How about networking? Those people that you are segregating, that they are not part of your religious clique, you are missing out, because religion or religious practice is a system that has nothing to do with good people that should also help you to grow. Capacity building is a collective responsibilities of a network of people. Where your wisdom stops, that's where another man's own starts. So you need me to grow, and I need you to also grow. Where my wisdom stops, that's where yours starts. So you need networking, because the choices you make in life is a function of the awareness that you have. So, are you ready to make a paradigm shift? You need to maximize the power vested in your brain and not in religious practices. See you all at the top, because the bottom is crowded.